It's a shot on by Nick Mills. It's cleared away. And Goalkeeper Knights with all the attacking intent so far. A couple little niggly challenges. I'd like to see that. Plenty of feeling in two Hobart teams tonight. Nick Morton. Very direct ball through. Looking for Semler. Jackson Gardner. It's cut out again. Gardner with a lot of defensive work to do for South Hobart so far. And goal. And Sangyo able to win that, but only as far as Sloan. And Jack Bowman. Again, very direct. A lot of long ball action so far from both teams. Looking for the running behind. I think both teams will play with a pretty high line, so the space will be there to run into. But again, it's a fine line to tread. But Pitt will be wanting to exploit those one-on-one situations. And South with a little bit of a chance to break, and they can't. Lackaseljic can't corral it there. Eli Lutmer just knocks it wide. Harrison in a bit of space now. I think Knights just so far this season has seen the talent that he has on offer, so Sherman has seen that too. He's injected it into the lineup, and that was a great shot on goal and a one-on-one. And Lancaster again, beautiful little centre-back's pass and gets sent forward. Trying to get away from Nick Mearns at the moment. He's laying some good tackles. It's Morton, he just lumps it forward, and Gardner happy to just settle things down for Knights, and as they look to rebuild, happy to play short. Playing a lot shorter than they were previously against Launceston City. Again, doesn't have the big body as of some of the other forwards in the NPL, but hasn't been on the same page as yet. There's a turnover there, and Tyler Harrison controlling things at the back for the Rocky Knights. Too close. A feeling of anticipation, I guess, for this matchup, which is meant to get O'Connell to clear it, and that's nodded for by Lutmer. Morton bringing it down. Jelikovsky's on his back, and Morton just very calmly shooting the ball there. Looking for the run of Lackaseljic and onto the left wing, and Van Dorn's just going to sit in striker, so maybe they're just trying to get that little bit more speed up pressing and making sure that, and probably a slightly different proposition from last weekend when they would have had a lot of ball against 10-man Eagles as Gardner launches it. It's lumped up. Lackaseljic nods it back in. Can't find it. Higgins with a little header back, and again, a little bit messy there from, I guess, both sides, but Gardner, it's Vincent. Cuts inside again. A bit one-dimensional on this left-hand side. Cutting in a lot, Goalkeeper Knights so far. Knights have kind of gone away a little bit from playing out of the back at the moment. They've started knocking it forward a lot more. It's a little bit of a wasted throw in the end from Sloan. Puts it over the top, and Knights now trying to play out. Like a subject to take. Floats it over. Gardner a little bit out of... Oh, actually, very good take from Jackson Gardner. There is a little bit out of position, but he tracked it very well. Great display of athletic goalkeeping there. Gets caught napping on it. Didn't have the head check, and Havainen, a nice little ball looking for Lackaseljic. Half with about 5 minutes to go. In swing corner, and well taken by Gardner again. Very confidently taken. Kavarantan, here he is, from the South Hobart keeper. And releases Van Dorn quickly, who also goes quick, but Gardner happy to corral that one. Great little turn from Lackaseljic. Sloan with a low ball, and just chipped over the top by having that one covered, but a great low cross in from South Hobart. And a lot of Semler sends it in, it floats up for Gardner to take, and does very athletically again. And again, Jackson Gardner very clean in the Glenorchy goals. Gardner now just chips it up forward. It's Lockie Semler. Ooh, tries to find Nick Morton again with making those runs from deep, and now South Hobart were pressing in that first half, and see there how difficult it's been for Knights to play out since that's happened. They've moved down to covering challenge there. There's Knights now trying to play it out through the substitute, Caranta. Just to recap, Eli Lutmer plays it out wide. Van Dorn running on again, and it's kind of balls are coming from quite deep from South Hobart. They're really trying to centre back with the small Jack Grealish or Totty socks. Don't often see that. Like a dangerous opportunity for South Hobart. The cross comes in, but not near enough to Van Dorn, and put it in both ways, and he's definitely sucking in the deep breaths, but as I said, maybe not the best first half from him. Hawaiian's trying to go, Higgins hits it! And what a save by Jackson Gardner! That is a fantastic shot, and how that did not find the top corner, I do not know. What a save by Jackson Gardner. He's taking his time, and Schmidt telegraphed that one back to Gardner. It's been fantastic in the Knights' goal. Sloan with a brilliant reverse pass. Berezanski just kind of faked out by that almost. So did have a lot of juice on the pass, so had to be right at his feet if he was going to get it. Gardner with a brilliant, but it's been threatening in other ways with his run, and again with this sort of positional flexibility that South have. Morton on the left foot, a little sneaky little curler, and Gardner again, he's just so quick on the line there. Just such a good drop of the shoulder. I would not want to be man-marking him. Up high. 1-0 to Glenorchy Knights. Rowan Pitt the scorer. Great little goal from distance. Then was come wide. Havainen's made a very good run forward. It's shielded off again by Schmidt. Schmidt and Mearns have been very robust in Glenorchy's defensive midfield tonight. They've done a lot of defensive work. Schmidt in particular just sits probably a little bit more than Mearns. Comes in, and Gardner with a punch away. Gets a little bit collected by one of his own players. Gets to go. Gets chipped over the top, and Gardner again just happy to throw his body around. That's just landed on his back. That was a bit of a swan dive from Jackson Gardner. Very flat. He cycles it back to his keeper. Carantan opening up. Ends up just going along. Daniel Goodluck. As South Hobart are kind of lined up almost in a 4-4-2. With Morton playing a little for it. Van Dorn back in high, and Gardner's come for it and taking it off the head of his own centre back. There's such confidence in this keeper. Just on, I guess, the depth of Knights midfield is Morton playing quite high now. Semler's gone over to the right. They're both chasing it down. It's good heading, headed by Gus Higgins. Door on him. Ball inside for Morton, who attacks the ball beautifully, but Gardner again, you get this man off his line. He's just like a hair coming off it. And does wear one a little bit from... It's just separates them a little bit from their kind of upper mid-table rivals so far into all the spaces that he rotates into. One thing that South Hobart have done well is they have played their system okay. come on as a late sub. Semler on his left. Oh, it's a good save. Morton falls up. Oh, saved again by Gardner. What a double save. In the 44th minute, Jackson Gardner makes a great double save. Oh, what more can you do from the Knights keeper? And then just got up straight away and stonewalled Nick Morton at the open on the back post. That might have just put his hand up for man of the match, Jackson Gardner. Zansky, and it flashes into the arms of Jackson Gardner. Again, probably an easier save than he's had to make most of tonight, but still a threatening shot. And that is it. That is a 1-0 win to Glenorchy Knights. A fantastic win for them. A big 3 points that will send them ahead of South Hobart in the standings.